Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 2, subject General Science, chapter 13, Light and Shadow, part 1. Now, this lesson is about light and shadow, how the shadow is formed because of light is what we are going to learn in this lesson. Then we learn about what are the different sources of light, what are shadows, how are shadows formed, and uses of light and shadows we will be learning in this lesson. I am reading out from page number 104 of your textbook. Please follow the textbooks if you have them. So, light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Some objects produce light and it helps us to see things. Light is a form of energy means what is energy, children? We need energy to work, isn't it? So when we eat food, when we eat healthy food, we get energy. Like that, there are some different sources for energy of the light. From where do you get that source? Now you, when you switch on the light, only then there will the power will be supplied to the bulb to switch it on, right? So that way you are giving that energy, you're allowing the energy to pass through the wires to the tube light or the electric bulb. So light is a form of energy. Some objects produce light and it helps us to see things. Some objects, for example, sun. Every day morning we wake up with the sunrise, right? And in the night it is very dark because there is no sun in the sky, right? Even if the moon is there, it is not as bright as the sun. So some objects produce light and it helps us to see things. Now we can say it is the brightness that comes from the sun, fire or electric bulbs. We can say that it is the brightness that comes from the sun, fire and electric bulb that helps us to see things around us. Okay, now especially clothes. You cannot find proper clothes in a dim light or if there is no proper brightness. You have to have proper brightness to look at the clothes, right? Especially when you go to buy clothes in a shop or a mall or something, there lot of bulbs will be turned on and there'll be lot of light so that you can see the clothes that you're buying properly and you can buy. The natural light that we get is from the sun. The natural light, the natural source of light is the sun. All others are powered by different forms of energy. The natural light that we get is from the sun. Then sunlight makes things visible to us. Okay, during the night we are in the dark. We cannot see things as there is no light. When the sun rises, its light help us to see all the things around us. Especially if you see the roads, no, in the night it will not be very visible at all. But in the morning it will be completely visible. You can see the grass around in the sides of the road. Then you can see different things that are on the road, but in the night you cannot see the same things in the on the road, right? So during the night we are in the dark, we cannot see things as there is no light. When the sun rises, its light help us to see all the things around us. The sun is the only source of natural light. Even the moonlight is not its own light. It reflects the sunlight at the night. It collects it only reflects the sunlight in the night, children. Okay, you can see the brightness increases as the day passes. The sunlight is the brightest at noon and the least at the dawn or dusk. Dawn or dusk means very early in the morning or late in the evening, before the sun sets or before the sun rises. The other sources of man-made lights are uh, fire, candle, lantern, tube light, bulb. These are all the man-made sources. Natural source is the sun. Okay, in the olden days, man relied only on sun to see things around him. Nighttime or cloudy weather meant that it was difficult to see, so he worked in the daytime only. All the works that were happening used to happen only on during the daytime, because in the night you cannot work, you cannot see other things around us. When man discovered fire, he was able to work at night or inside his cave also. These were many years back. Okay. Then later we found better way to illuminate our house and surroundings. Where there is light, there is a shadow. Always where there is light, there is a shadow. So what is a shadow? A shadow is an area of darkness when some objects block the light. When your hand blocks the flow of the light, then only a shadow will form. Okay, now here you can see the light is blocked by the image of the bat, isn't it? The image which looks like a bat in the background, you can see that the same image is in the shadow form. So shadow is nothing but the area of darkness when some object blocks the light. Shadow forms in the opposite direction in which the light is coming. Always the shadow will form on the opposite direction itself. Okay. Then when the object is when the object blocks the light from passing through them, it creates an area of darkness. This area of darkness is again called a shadow. So I'll stop here for today's class. The remaining part we'll do it in the next class. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, keep learning, children. Try to do the exercises in your textbooks as well as your workbooks. Thank you.